Good afternoon and welcome to the Marketa Stadium, coming to you live here from Prague for the Rugby Europe U18 Championship. We've already had two brilliant games today, with Georgia being really dominant against Poland and Spain just ruthless against their opposition. We have made it to the final, not the final, middle match of the day, should I say. There's one more left to go. The Netherlands taking on Germany in a bit of a grudge match between these two countries. Really fantastic match coming up ahead. We are super excited to bring you guys all the action live up here. Both sides will be looking to start off well and set the tone early. The Netherlands bring lots of pace, skill and creativity in the back line, and they'll need to match Germany's strength and discipline up front. Germany will look to impose themselves with some structured play and solid defense. Hopefully some smart use of territory as well. Expect plenty of collisions, lots of hard works at the breakdowns and some fast and exciting phases if the Dutch get it on the front foot. Joining me today, my co-commentator for the match, none other than Czech national back, Adam Kobelit. So fast, the GPS trackers on the pitch are actually asking for directions. Welcome, Adam. Great to have you here.
You always prepare one of these really corny jokes, but I really enjoy them. Hope that the audience does as well. Yeah, amazing game ahead of us. A lot of supporters actually from Germany and from the Netherlands, as always, coming in big numbers, really making themselves being heard. And it's going to be wonderful to see how well do the fans drive the effort of the teams up. Honestly, I hope it's going to be a little bit less one-sided than the other two games that we had previously. It's going to be more of a matchup, which it could be. And then obviously we're all in for one of the greatest matches after this. Czech Republic against Portugal, which really shocked the world last year. Yeah, so both of these games,
Czech winning their game.
Really looking forward to them.
Yeah, so Germany winning their toss there and choosing to go from right to left, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be a hunting of a game. I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to this clash the whole day. I think this is my game of the day. Hopefully the teams deliver and they bring it to the viewers as well. Lots of support as always online for both the Netherlands and Germany. Really exciting rugby. Netherlands performed brilliantly last year. I mean, they were top-notch, just missing out there. But a strong team, and hopefully this year they get to do exactly the same. And
we know how crucial this first game is, and we're going to cut back to the
interview with the coaches. Yeah, with the team manager for Germany. Welcome to Marketa. Welcome to Prague once again this year. Fantastic to have you guys. What are your thoughts and expectations for this tournament?
Well, we hope that we have a good game today. Our opponents, the Netherlands, are a strong team. They finished good last year, so we're looking forward to have a tough match, and we really hope to compete and win in the end.
What was your preparation coming into this tournament? What are you looking to achieve?
Well, we want to keep the league, and trying to win the first match and be up in the first four. Our the German Rugby Federation is 125 years this year. It would be a big success for all of us.
Thank you so much, Coach. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Live here with the Netherlands coach. Coach, first of all, welcome to Prague. Great to have you guys again this year. Last year, great performance from your team. Just coming a little bit short there. What are your hopes and expectations this year? What have you done to change things around?
Well, the group's changed obviously because 1 year older. So our expectations are, take care of what we need to take care of first and foremost. We'd love to do better than what we did last year. But we'll start with the first game. Germany's going to be a tough opponent. Netherlands, Germany's always a rivalry game for us, so we need to know that they're going to come out, play hard. If we focus on what we need to do, play as a team, then we're pretty confident.
What was your preparation coming into this game? What did you guys do to prepare for this tournament?
We played against a lot of senior teams back in the Netherlands that helped us out. We had a test match against Belgium as well. And we did a lot of, towards the back end, we did a lot of live training against the under-20s, which was really good for us because it showed a lot of any weaknesses that we had. It showed them out, and we were able to work on them and correct them before this game today.
Thank you so much, Coach. Best of luck to you today.
Thank you very much. It's great to be back here in Prague. Thanks.
As we heard from both the coaches, very excited. The teams are making their way out onto the pitch. navally rivalry, Germany versus Netherlands. Always a great game, always great rivalry. It's going to be a fantastic watch.
Definitely. A lot of good rugby has been played today, and we can't wait for more.
Yeah, we can see the boys just lining up for the national anthems.
Being proud to play for their country, already gripping the national badges above the heart.
Yeah, but this is what it's all about. Under 18s, it's their first shot at international rugby. Their very first time they get to play on this level. So it does wonders for their game. And you know, a lot of guys, like we mentioned, have gone out and made it really far starting out in this tournament.
Definitely. It motivates you to the max level, to having that.
And now we're going to stand for the national anthem of Germany. Very passionate there from the Germans. Very excited to get their campaign underway here in Prague. And now for the Dutch national anthem. The Dutch anthem as well. If you're a Max Verstappen fan, I'm sure you've heard that anthem play quite a lot in recent days. It's going to be a fantastic game of rugby. We are really excited to bring this game live to you on Rugby Europe TV. If you are supporting, let us know where you're supporting from. Let us know who you're supporting. The game's about to get underway here. Very experienced Alberto Diaz, referee for today's game. What are your expectations?
Well, I'm really keen to see some some flowing rugby, not many stoppages. Some of the first two games were stopped heavily, especially in the first half. A lot of mistakes, however, maybe sometimes the referees, since they're younger boys, they can let the ball play a little bit more. Advantages being played, especially in the second game, was really good with that. However, we know that usually the Dutch boys are really big. They're physical. They want to play this game, the physical game. Let's see how the discipline of the German team matches that physicality, if they can deliver on that. And it's going to be a very interesting game, especially considering the size difference between the backlines.
Yeah, obviously the lock's really big there. Bakker, Dekes, two huge numbers out there. So they'll be looking to make a difference in this Dutch team today. And we are almost underway here in Prague. Germany playing from right to left, wearing black. Netherlands in their traditional orange. Getting good clearance.
Exiting really well. That's a kick and a half from the Dutch halfback. Getting all the way to the 10-meter line on the German side. Off the field.
Back, please. No groups. Mark. One step back.
And the first line out of the game. Thrown in. None other by Pablo Leon Renner.
Huge hit.
The dedication from both of these lads who are running as hard as they can against each other. It's a good way to start. Sets the tone really well. And we can see how much they want to deliver for their country.
Germany looking to clear their lines. Good clearance, not finding touch though.
Choosing now to go up and under. Giving a lot of space and all a good attacking opportunity. Germans
right
retaliating well.
Oh, just not getting it. Advantage being played here for Germany.
And that produces a lot of space for the Germans.
Yeah, he's really going to be very hard to stop Zisa. Pushing his way, driving through. What a run by Zisa.
Oh, and a little bit of
unforced error there.
Yeah, a little bit of handling mismatch. And now it's giving an opportunity to the Dutch boys to again exit. He's got this in his boot. Look at that. Look at the distance he got on the ball.
Phenomenal.
Moving his team away from the try line. All the way into the German half.
Yeah, that's the captain, Tim Boers.
It's a very good kick.
Black, please.
Germany looking very good in the opening minute or two.
And another line out for the Germans.
Good variation there.
Very intricate call that was. But the line speed from the Dutch boys.
Out quickly to defend that, yeah.
Nice hands
Quick
from
hands.
the Germans.
Oh, unfortunate there.
Good support
Good
line.
tackling again.
And a penalty.
Yeah, unfortunately
awarded.
going off his feet there, straight down at the ruck.
They did really well to disrupt any sort of offensive platform the Germans, as trying to said. However, did a little bit too much in the ruck. In the breakdown, they've rolled over. Hands on the ground was the call by the ref.
Germany with their first line out in the opposition's half.
Oh.
Looking to make something out of this. They've had very good variations from their lineouts, as we saw there defensively, but attacking, you can see they're set up quite well there.
The Germans, especially in the
Again,
back line, are
securing
looking
the ball.
quite skillful, aren't they? That is a
Ball back on
very
the
good
inside.
option to take. Flat ball to the inside.
And again, another penalty.
That was judged as a high tackle by the Dutch boys.
High tackle. Please be careful, okay? Be careful.
And a warning to the Dutch team that they should be careful with the high tackles. And Germans slowly creeping their way into the opposition 22.
Just outside
Just
there, that
aside.
kick, yeah.
Black, please.
Been very exciting opening spell. Neither of the teams giving anything away. It's been good defense so far from both teams. The Netherlands just making a couple of unforced errors. They're giving away some cheap penalties. And Germany looking to utilize and capitalize off of these opportunities.
Very
Maul set
strong
up there.
line out, however, just not binding them all properly.
Yeah, collapsing their own maul there.
That's a nice flat pass going through the defense.
Oh, unable to wrap his hands around there to release the ball and knocking it on forward. Yeah, he tried to get his arms free just to get that ball out of their tackle, but unable to do so.
That's a very difficult skill. However, the pass from the German fly half is accurate as it can be.
You can say great defense there.
Yeah.
Great defense by the Netherlands.
But we can see they've got a lot of skills in their back line. and they really want to use it.
First scrum of the game.
Let's see what the strengths of these packs are, how well they can cope.
And again, early engagement. We saw this in the previous game. The referees are very quick on to pick it up.
Taken quickly, running all the way to the halfway line.
There, yeah.
And a penalty on the back of that. Not rolling away is the call from the referee.
Yeah, Sam Bowers there with a fantastic run, making good yards there. And now Germany on the wrong side of the referee here.
Very quick turn of events. That ball again is very far. Has been placed very far.
Yeah, Tim Bowers, fantastic kicking so far.
That might be one of the differences that he can bring to this game. Because as we said in the previous games, this field rewards long kicks, and you can place them accurately. This field isn't long, isn't wide, so as soon as you've got a kicker like that, you're getting rewarded.
That secure their line out.
And a double tackle hard in the midfield, although the support drives him over the 22.
Good hit. Very physical opening to this game.
The Dutch boys, very similarly to the South Africans, are dynamic into the defensive line.
Just play running rugby.
Yeah.
Backwards there.
It's a little bit of a mess. You're trying to clear out. They've been good in keeping the ball, and that's definitely illegal.
Yeah.
You can't play the ball when you're coming back to your own side. I know it was a bit unfortunate that the ball just bounced out the ruck, but that's just things you have to avoid. And the first attempt for points off a penalty today.
Yeah, Tim Bowers, his kicking, as we mentioned, has been amazing. We saw him in the warm-ups. He slotted him from 60 meters, 55 meters. So I don't think distance is going to be a problem here. Very little wind at the Marketa today as well. Last year it was menacing. This year a lot less wind. Definitely a great kicker's day, shall we say.
Oh yeah, definitely. And may I say, he's not one of the biggest 10s. He doesn't have a massive leg, but he's got a big boot on that one.
And he slotted over, so the Netherlands got some points onto the scoreboard. 3 points to 0 leading against Germany. Tim Boers there with a fantastic kick.
And Germany here with the restart, kicking deep in the 22, which...
Oh, and an unforced error there.
Caused a handling error from the Dutch number 1, Roderick ter Steeg.
So Germany with the opportunity to strike right back. The Dutch putting all the pressure onto themselves away from their kickoff.
You can see the Germans setting up only on one side of the scrum, really overloading that one.
Stable.
We've seen during the warm-up and during the opening stages, they've got intricate set-piece moves, going straight to 12.
Good sidestepping in all the way through. Oh, just not able to get the last ball and kicked away there.
That's very well scrambled by the Dutch boys. However, that step from the fly half, oh my God, how good was that? He got through the defense very easily. Unfortunately, then he rushed the decision a little bit too early, just didn't place the ball quite in front of their supporting players.
Two fullbacks getting in each other's way there. Little lack of communication.
It's very unfortunate because that was a very good opportunity for the first try of this game.
But hacked away, and they've still got the line out. And once again, oh, good contest there. Great context. Managing to secure the ball. Good jump there by the Dutch, reading that call quite well. And taking contact, yeah.
He was met with all the physicality. the Dutch can deliver.
Oh, but loose then. The Dutch quickly on it. Yeah, you can't play the ball on the ground, unfortunately, and they're penalized again. So Germany went from attacking all the way back to into defense. Couple of unforced errors there.
And that's what we've been seeing throughout the whole day. It's always the unfavored team for the win. Produces amazing moments, and then just little bits of mismatch, miscommunication.
Just plays the ball on the ground again.
Causes havoc like this, and they can't retaliate and can't really pick up themselves from this.
And Tim Boot calls for the mark again. He's going to back himself after the first kick. Looking good.
Quite rightly so.
And over once again. The Dutch keep that scoreboard ticking. 6 points to 0. Tim Boers once again. Another 3 points for him today.
Germany taking a very quick restart, not waiting for the Dutch to set up. And a
Ball
steal.
backwards.
Is he going to go all the way? Oh my God, what a tackle.
Great defense there by the Dutch.
What a tackle. Covering the backfield.
Try saving that.
That's one for the highlights. Florian Vondelen getting his hands on the German winger. However, a break. He accelerated into that gap so quickly. And Germans got the ball back.
Their ball from the line out.
Okay, last feet.
And let's see if they walk away with any points from this visit 22. They've already got an advantage.
Offside, last feet.
Now, as I said previously, it's really about managing this opportunity. He's really quick, isn't he?
He is very quick. Acceleration is insane.
He reminds me of a young Marcus Smith, just a spring, that first step, and then he goes through the gap.
Very good acceleration.
Release. Release.
Germany about 2 meters out here.
Advantage.
They're being
And
very careful.
Advantage, second advantage being called here by the referee.
And a chip through in the Marcus Smith vibe.
Unfortunately, nobody there to convert, but we can come back. The referee might just have a word with the Dutch here.
Yeah. Penalty kick here or there, over there. In front of the post.
They've got a choice to make if they want a penalty kick in front of the post or by the sideline. Opted for the one in front of the post, and they will attempt the 3 points, it seems.
Yeah, the Dutch just a little too eager. They're breaking that offside line, coming out a bit too early.
Discipline with the offside. Be careful.
What does Germany plan to do here?
They're definitely kicking for the post. They've already told the referee, and this is a kick you should be making.
Yeah, right in front of the posts.
Exactly. Well, but we've proven that our commentator's curse really works here, so we don't really want to get too much hope for this kick. But this time he doesn't
Very good,
miss.
and Germany get their first points of the game.
And right now they're within punching distance. It's a one-score game. It's really good for the first 14 minutes.
Great from both teams. They're both playing good, fast attacking rugby. Good handling, just a bit on the discipline once again, letting both teams down.
And Germany definitely are surprising how well they defend, how well they attack into the Dutch players. Now he's got a lot of time. He can decide what to do.
Looking for a 50-22, but well fielded there.
Good decision to take it with his feet. Now no one's chasing that ball, unfortunately.
Directly out, their ball was taken back, so not allowed to play straight into touch. And another unforced error here, bringing Germany back all the way to their 22.
And a good opportunity for the Dutch boys to get their mauls going. You know that it's really their prowess in under 20s and even senior rugby. So let's see how well they bind.
Good
sack
collapse
by
there,
Germany.
Very good sack, yeah.
You see it?
Well timed.
Very well timed. That line was run perfectly. However, knocking it on during that.
And Germany with opportunity with numbers out wide. He's going on his own.
He's very quick. That German flanker going nearly all the way
by himself.
Taking tackled in the 22.
Still
Wonderful
Germany
stuff.
Ahead.
That's going to be grounded definitely.
Good pressure there.
By the Dutch. Very unfortunate. That speed that he delivered. Oh my God.
Please.
Bitter with a fantastic run there for Germany. Incredible, picking up the ball halfway, backing himself. Look at this.
Look at how quickly he accelerates. He's not worried.
Pops those legs.
Fortunately, hadn't had really the support he'd needed on his shoulder. Then the offload was a little bit
very unlucky
inaccurate.
there. Very unlucky there.
Forward by orange. Perfect, thank you. Okay.
Hopefully he's okay, Alexander Sands there. A bit unlucky to get it.
He's probably just out of breath. I mean, running 60, 70 meters down the field at this pace. He's a big lad himself. And there was apparently a knock-on by the Dutch.
Time off.
Because the initial offload from Bida was going back. And again, that run.
So just changing his line a little bit there.
Flyev just about making it to him to cover tackle.
Yeah, definitely try saving there from Tim
massive.
Bowers. Captain just leading from the front, taking it all on his shoulders and making that.
You can now hear
tackle.
all the support coming from the stands. The Germans really rooting for their boys to score. It's a midfield scrum, 5 meters out from the try line. You have to score. Which they are, aren't they?
Diving just a little short there.
Oh, they've gone so close.
Yeah, Tom Peterson there diving, trying to get across.
Okay, release.
But the Dutch defense is very solid. That's an advantage for not rolling.
Again,
and a
try
score.
time! Brilliant from Germany. Carl Kasper there with his first try of the tournament.
And that's a great turning point in the game. They've overturned the first 15 minutes losing. Now they're up by 2 and looking out to build up their lead by another 2 points.
It's been so good from the Germans. Very attacking, very direct play. Strong in the breakdowns.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the tee has been not delivered really in time, so he's going to be under pressure
rushed, yeah.
for that kick, which is very important because that's going to put them outside of strike of that long-range kicker we know the Dutch have.
Five seconds.
5 seconds to kick there. And he gets it through.
Under pressure, no problem.
Germany turning things around here to Marketa, leading the Netherlands 10 points to 6 early on in this first half.
This man has ice in his veins. He didn't get shook by the pressure. Very important kick. And let's see who strikes first now. Oh, that
Charge
was
down.
a bit too close to the line that kick came.
And the Dutch really quick on it. Man over the ball, just not getting his hands on there. Good physical game so far.
The Dutch are looking to drive the Germans back towards their try line.
No hands. Last feet.
And Germany able to clear the lines, but not finding touch.
He's got a lot of time. looking to go back on the inside.
Good step.
Big physical winger, but driven back hard.
No, no, no. Okay.
Flat ball, trying to get outside of the initial German defensive line.
Germany really quick there to break down.
Really doing a good job to disrupt it, aren't they?
Clear, 2 hands on the ball.
But that broken
Great
tackle
run.
is making it even more difficult to backpedal. And a very good offensive set by the Dutch boys.
No, 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 no hands.
They just need to take a bit of time now and go through the phases, create some phases, look for the gap, spread the ball out wide. Just be patient in the build-up.
Oh.
And as I mentioned that, another unforced error, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, Sam Bowens was running that hard line, didn't really expect to get that ball from his fullback, Bink de
2
Rika,
hands on the ball. And pick
who
up.
we've seen
And
that
pick
he's
up the
stepping
ball,
up.
okay?
He's helping out with the game management to his mate, Tim Boers, who's the captain of
Time off.
Netherlands,
Okay.
to take some of the pressure off him.
Okay.
Yeah, just another unforced error again. Not really expecting that ball to come
Black,
to him.
please, nice.
No,
Maybe-
but you have to run those lines like you mean it,
You have
like
to.
you mean business. Honestly, you have to be always ready to score. And if someone gives you the opportunity, even if it's not the greatest one, you have to carry it hard and get over the gain line.
Another very solid scrum
Use
there. The
it,
Dutch
use it.
imposing a bit of strength there, but
It was off the head from my point
yeah,
of
so
view.
just knocked on.
Yeah, maybe it was difficult for the referee to see that.
And
'Cause
a
it was-
turnover there for the Netherlands.
Yeah, behind the scrum. See if we can get the replay, but don't think so. It's definitely was the head of Bidder, which was hit by that pass.
Crouch.
So Joran Base looking to put the ball, feed the ball into that scrum. Netherlands are all set up.
Stay ball.
It's a very good opportunity
Good pressure
for them.
by the Germans.
Ball taken out wide. They've got a man on the side if you can get it to him.
Oh, good covering tackle
Once again.
by the fly half. And a little bit of push and grab going on between the players.
Relax. Okay.
That's some solid defense by Edward Jumatate, who slid. And a man twice his size, he brought him down,
Thank you.
pushed him into touch.
Yeah, that was really brave from Yatate.
Please, 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 please. Please.
And again, the Netherlands just losing out, not being clinical enough there. They've had plenty of visits to the German 22, just not able to finish things off. But what a game of rugby so far from both of these teams. Germany securing again their throw-in. They've been really good line-out time, but offside. And all the pressure taken away now.
That's another unforced error that you have to avoid in order to
Number 3, offside.
compete at this level. A kick that finds touch eventually, didn't seem like it at first.
Yeah, very long kick there. It was just outside his halfway line.
But Germany delivering very good speed offensively, like they've
A
been
bit slow
great
to
at
get
that.
to the line out.
Mark.
They really want to take care of this line out. They're planning well.
Good variation there, good jumping, and again securing that line-out ball. Going
So
into
far-
contact.
So far, I really like the way
Wait, wait.
German Edward Jumatate is running the game. He's really driving the ball close to the defensive line, making the entire Dutch line having to stop and backpedal a little bit and hesitate. And as soon as they second guess themselves, he can shoot someone straight through a hole. Now deciding to go for a up and under. Maybe not the distance he wanted it, but it bounces, fortunately for the German side.
Yeah, managed to regain that ball.
Good pullback to that man, and now they're spreading it out wide. Do they have the legs? Didn't really have the time to sidestep early on, and that was not released during the tackle.
Yeah, again. Cock there, just not releasing in time. So discipline is key. We saw in the earlier games as well, with the teams just not being disciplined enough and costing them at the end of the day.
Yeah, we have to be honest, for some of these boys, it's the first run out in international stage.
For sure.
The reffing is always slightly different. You have to be able to adjust, and the team that adjusts first and adjusts better is definitely going to be on the good side of the refs. Against a team like this, you can't make too many errors like that, and it's definitely a different environment than a club level referee.
Yeah.
Very good maul. Unfortunately, didn't have really the stability to keep itself up.
But again, Germans looking to attack. Good pass in there.
This man is very quick. Unfortunately, couldn't keep hold of the ball.
What a cover tackle there.
There's a big difference in size between those two wingers.
Kian Foss there making that phenomenal tackle.
Unfortunately, he hasn't been getting many good balls. Even this ball was slightly back behind him, and he just couldn't accelerate upon it. He has to re-accelerate after catching that ball, which maybe made the difference between him getting around his winger or not. You can see another player being...
Yeah, just getting some treatment in back play there.
Is that Bitter? Yes, it is. It's the man with that fabulous break he made earlier.
Okay. Time on. Let's play. Please. Water boys. Out. Guys, let's play.
Netherlands will look to secure this line and just clear their lines again and start again. Start from the beginning. Try to get some pressure onto this very disciplined German team. And again, Germany just jumping ahead and stealing that ball. They've been menacing in this lineup.
And this danger man, Bitter, again carries hard in the line.
How good has he been this game?
Even though he's hurting, he wants to play. He wants to get some yards.
No hands.
Polomsky there with a good run.
Number, please, number of the
And
player.
the Germans,
And again, advantage.
some of the passes just not really going into the hands. Good hit.
Yeah, Polomsky is a big unit.
And again, Bitter just utilizing that front foot ball. Good set of hands. Unfortunately, just dropping the ball.
Okay.
We're going to go back to the advantage.
Captain.
And this is going to be more than a talk.
Consecutive penalties. Number 3, no roll away. Number 3, yellow card.
Yeah, Peter Lurks there. Just unfortunate receiver of that yellow card.
For too many penalties in advance. Sorry, in quick succession.
Taking one for the team there.
Roll away. What's happened?
Germany with great advantage now and a good opportunity to add some more balls, some more points to the tally.
They're really putting their foot on the Dutch throat now. They're setting a standard defensively and offensively that they're not worried. Even though they didn't have the greatest of years last year, they really are here to do a job on them. And it would be a very big disappointment for all the Dutch fans.
Yeah, Zerbesh there lining up.
Yeah.
And getting another 3 points. Germany extend their lead 13-6 here. Good call there, taking a penalty, maybe a line out. You've dominated the line out, man up.
Yeah, definitely, because you've got a man on a yellow card as well from the front row. So one of the big laws that should stop any sort of line outs. And we can see a forced sub.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a danger man,
who's been so great today.
Elfric Bitter forced to go off.
Disappointed. Hurting really. Don't know if it's his knee, but he doesn't be feeling great. Hopefully he'd be all right for another 2 games, because definitely this German side needs him. Very
Matteo
good kick.
Maturana coming on for him. Good kick, but not finding touch.
But a very good chase by the Germans.
And the Dutch looking to see a lot of space there. Oh, the ball just not bouncing their way. Looking for their 50-22. And Germany again, clear the lines. Just give their forwards a breather again to come back, regroup.
The Germans are here. They know they want to sit and they want to play as best rugby as they can. They brought the energy to the field. And for the next 6 minutes, they're going to have the advantage of playing with one extra man.
Advantage. In a physical encounter like this, that is a massive advantage.
Very much. And until another scrum comes, they'll have the physical advantage because obviously the front rower is missing.
Yes.
After the first scrum, they'll have to sort it out differently, and maybe they'll be missing a back. So that's going to really boost the confidence of the German backline, which has been very good, exciting to watch, to be honest.
So the law's a little bit different for the under-18, under-19 championship. Obviously, if you lose a player due to a card, you can reduce the scrum, and you can scrum a 7-man scrum, which is not allowed in the senior level of the game.
But do you have to bring a front rower?
No,
So,
no. Both teams can just reduce the scrum. Yeah, you don't have to replace the front rower. Good kick. Just not finding the right angle there.
Trying him on his own doesn't really pay off because he's been caught, but scrambling well the German attack is.
But they got a numbers advantage, choosing not to play the ball.
And that was just bit too rushed their decision. They have very quick backline. Maybe if they trust themselves playing the hands, and sometimes the bravery pays off.
They had a man advantage. They had a man advantage there. They could have definitely pushed forward a little bit more, I think.
All right, please. On the mark.
You got to play it out to the end.
Yeah, no one knows what would have happened if they spread it wide, so it might have been the right decision.
Oh, legs from Vincent just missing that throw again.
Germany are doing a really good job to spotting where exactly the throw-ins are and stealing them from the Dutch boys. A long pass to the edge. This time rather keeping the ball to himself, which is a good decision based on the outcomes of the last couple of carries. But now playing the advantage so they can be...
Another advantage there.
Oh! He was trying that Finn Russell between the players' pass, however, that didn't pay off. But they were playing an advantage, so we're going to come back to the penalty.
Yeah, the penalty count for the Netherlands is just climbing up.
You could see there was one player rushing through, and he was waiting for someone to cut in into that gap he made.
Not finding touch, though.
Okay, back.
And again, they've got a lot of time to play, to look up, really target the areas they want to impact. They've got the most chance to penetrate.
Okay. Last feet.
Ball coming out a little slow there.
And we're coming into the last 5 minutes of the first half.
Okay.
Very exciting stuff has been going on. Another thumping hit.
Thumping tackle there.
No.
Ball over the top.
Oh, great gather. Great pass on the inside.
And another one.
He can't do anything
and now
wrong.
he breaks the line.
Good cover tackle there.
The defense has been a little bit too slow. And now it's a turnover ball for the Dutch. It's very unfortunate.
Van Vondelen there with a fantastic cover tackle, saving his team. Great, well, look at that skill. Phenomenal. Cutting back on the inside, releasing the ball quickly.
And after no release.
Yeah, but so far the
Let's play.
players in the wider quarters haven't been getting great balls to attack from. They're always slightly behind or slightly too high. They're never really in front of the players. Myself as a winger, I despise when someone just passes the ball just so they have to. I ideally want the ball just in front of me so I can accelerate and really go through, which honestly I think would be one of the changing points in this Germany backline. If they deliver that pass accurately to one of the wingers, they can really do some damage.
This time the Dutch, again, losing out of their own line out. This is very surprising. They have a massive height advantage quite clearly. The locks are way bigger. Good chip there, but just missing out. And a
Little
bit
bit of a mess.
scrappy there,
Knock on.
but
Sorry for
knocked
that,
on there. And Germany regained possession once again. Only 2 minutes left in the half.
I didn't see you had the ball, sorry. Knock on. Yes. No, but that's the ball. It's not. No.
So, referee's explaining why it was a knock-on. The captain came to ask.
And we see a first replacement there, Melle, coming on for the front row.
Same number, guys. Guys. Number 8, same numbers.
So,
As you can see, the referee just explaining that it is a 7-man scrum.
Yeah.
So the variation varies. Depending on how many players are off the field, the variation would be different. In this case, it is 3-4.
however, giving Germany the advantage to have that one extra man in the back line, they do not choose to utilize that because they either go the other way.
Great tackling there.
Again, not really using the wingers properly. Good pass to the gap in front of the big number 8, Karl Kasper.
Okay, release. Last feet. Okay.
Germany trying to play
Another hard
very
hit.
expansive rugby, long passes, but they've been carried back quite a lot.
Yeah,
And now
forced to
spiral
clear.
bomb
Good catch there, good take.
gathered well. A very good kick chase from the Germans.
No hands.
Good hard hitting there from the front guys. The front row really working very hard in today's game, both sides.
Driven back
Release.
as he was
Okay,
held
no,
up.
no, it's available. Okay. Yeah. Don't grab the player.
Three-man tackle,
Last feet.
bringing this big
Yes,
lump
it.
of a man down.
Last feet.
Balls out there.
Very good
Huge
disruption
up and under, but
in the
nobody
breakdown.
really chasing it.
And now a little bit of open space for the winger. Trying to tap it for himself, but not that great bounce. Last second it bounced out, and that's going to finish.
And that is the half here to Marketa. Germany, 13 points to 6 against the Netherlands. What are your takes on that first half?
They're preparing a great upset, honestly. If Netherlands kind of keep this ill discipline, they will be very hardly punished by this dynamic German team, which is very exciting to watch.
Yeah, discipline definitely a key point here for the Netherlands. They have been a little bit on the bad side of the referee. Too many penalties given away, too many unforced errors as well, not capitalizing on their front foot, not getting their ball through, not really doing anything to put pressure onto the German team. German dominating this first half, I would say.
Yeah, definitely it's the last couple of minutes. We have to think about that Netherlands have been playing one man down.
Yeah, for sure.
And they are going to be in the second half again for next 3 or 4 minutes. So let's see how well they can deliver during that offensive period they have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little break here. We'll be coming back to you live from the Marketa Stadium in about 10 minutes' time. Stay tuned. Brilliant match so far. Germany taking on the Netherlands. See you guys in a bit. And welcome back to the Rugby Europe U18 Championship, where we reached the halfway line. It's been a tight, hard-fought contest between Germany and the Netherlands. Both teams came out of the gates with real intent, and it was the Dutch who struck first through Tim Boers, finishing off a well-constructed attack and put the opening points on the board. But after that bright start, ill discipline from the Netherlands began to shift the momentum, and penalties gifted to Germany territory, possession, and ultimately the platform they needed to grow into the game. The Germans showed real composure, using their structured play and physicality to turn pressure into points and edge themselves into the lead at the break. For the Netherlands, the message going into the second half will be crystal clear. They need to tighten up the discipline. They've shown they can create opportunities when they stay composed, but they must cut out the cheap penalties that have allowed Germany to take control. A strong start to the second half is essential if they want to wrestle their way back into this game. Germany, meanwhile, they want to continue doing exactly what they've done during the first half. Apply the pressure, control the field possession, and just wait for the Dutch to create those errors and hopefully strike from them. Adam, what are your thoughts for the second half?
Well, the Dutch started very aggressively. They kicked long, waited for the kick to come back with them. However, now they're struggling with the open field defense. It's a good advantage to have those big guys in the forward pack. However,
major disadvantage. They're playing with a man down.
Exactly, and they have to shift the big bodies around. Currently, their defense was rewarded by a knock-on. They really rushed up quickly on the German back line, and that was resulting in a knock-on and a scrum in a very fortunate position.
Yeah, Netherlands, as I mentioned, they need to strike early in the second half. They need to set their dominance. We know they're capable of it. Germany, they did well. They were well structured. The discipline, that's what got them the first half. I think it was the difference between the two teams.
Definitely. Currently, they're already to full strength. The Dutch side is, the yellow card is back, and we can see that there is some sort of medical treatment being done on the far side of the pitch.
Yeah, Germans are unlucky to lose their number 6.
Bitter, yeah.
Yeah, Bitter at the beginning of towards the end of the first half. He was a key player in that momentum swing.
Is he okay?
Very much. He was driving the standards. He was very active on the ball and without it. He was disrupting
good strong carries,
the breakdowns. Exactly. So now we can resume the play with a scrum for the Dutch.
Let's have a look what they can do from this position. Very promising position here, just outside the 22 of the German side.
Bind! Set! Stay ball! Stay ball!
You can see a lot of
good strong scrum from both teams.
Cheering by the Dutch stand, distributing the ball to the wider corridors. Kick through. Who's got the big speed?
For the bounce. Was that taken back?
Forward.
So
Forward
now we're
pass.
that's gonna hurt. He
Forward.
need the flag on the touchline.
Forward pass, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, just knocking that ball forward and taking a knock to the knee there.
Please, push it straight.
Limping
Yeah, no,
away from that.
straight, okay?
And that
Luan
was
did.
judged. Yeah, went dead.
Oh,
it was
apologise.
judged that was tapped in the touch
Please,
by
black.
the
Kian Foster.
yeah. Again, a very promising
sorry, guys, 5
position
meters.
for
Sorry,
the scrum.
sorry. 5 meters, sorry.
And they have to move the scrum.
Please.
So Germany leading 13 points to 6 here and looking to clear their lines.
Crouch!
Wasn't showing.
Bind! Set! Stay ball, stay ball!
Good push there by the Germans,
Play!
but advantage.
Advantage! Advantage!
The Dutch with a great opportunity here to strike early in the second half.
Okay, last feet! Last feet!
It costs a lot of energy to defend this set. Good bravery again by the fly half. He got in there, headed to Marketa really well over the ball.
No pushes
Not worried a single bit about how hard he's going to get thumped.
Number 1.
However, we're coming back to the initial penalty.
The Dutch now choosing to run the ball back in their front, guys. Oh, thumping hit there.
Last feet.
He's going to feel that tomorrow. However, Dutch are continuing with the ball. And again, very good defense by the German. Again, returning the player back where he came from.
They just need to work it slowly, take their time.
The ball was loose. And that's a knock-on by the Dutch.
Another unforced error.
Honestly, that defense by the Germans, how good is it? They've been really, really on this case. Tackling hard, driving every single one of the attackers back. And they were rewarded, rightly so, by that knock-on straight in front of the touchline, the try line.
Kieran Foss going over there, but unfortunately, ball went forward just before they play.
And this was key for the entire German team to retain possession of the ball.
Good scrumming again by both teams.
Pulled it to the blind side to gain some extra meters. Setting up a better platform for the clearance kick by the Germans.
Phenomenal defense, phenomenal defense. And again, clearing their lines and making the Dutch work hard again.
Maybe not the longest clearance kicks he's made, but a very important one to get them from the immediate threat from those 5 meters outside of the try line.
Number 8, please.
Substitute starting to flood in to replenish some of the energy that has been missing in those Dutch lines.
Okay.
Yeah, Luke Burlock going off there.
Time on.
He's had a couple of good carries in the first half.
Definitely.
Great defending as well. This is one aspect where the Dutch were really poor in the first half, their lineouts. Surprisingly so.
Yeah, Germans have been really...
And once again,
good with spotting where the ball is exactly going to go, which they have again. And currently, a lot of pressure is going to be on the outside. Putting a ball through, that's very exciting. Just ideal bounce on that chase,
good
but still
there.
having the ball, inside ball out the back. That's exciting stuff by Umatatu. Very good deciding. And he's running the game really well. Now he wants the ball, putting it inside for his big man, number 8.
Release.
Now setting the pace a little bit down.
Okay.
Not wanting to rush things. Distributing to the outside channels, but that is a hard hit.
That's a hard one.
The Dutch boys have been doing really well with that rush defense.
He's just running back into traffic there, nowhere to go there.
Exactly, not really the options he was planning to have on the outside. Really high kick.
A little too far,
right
though,
in
misplaced.
front of the 22.
Great run, great offload. And the Netherlands turning defense into attack.
And now the Germans have to defend well.
No hands. Last feet.
They've got only a couple of minutes left on the yellow card before the Dutch are back to full strength. They have to utilize every second of it if they want to contend and move into the top 4 of the tournament.
And once again, a huge kick. This time contestable and gathered as well.
Just slipped through the German defender's hands.
No hands.
Calling it to the blind side. He spotted some space, but it wasn't there. He was stopped very harshly.
Good. That was a hard hit. I'm sure he felt that one. You can see him down in back play and breaking away. Just a meter short.
Left feet. You see left feet.
And we're definitely coming back to that hit because he's signalizing a high tackle. So currently, Dutch have the advantage. Good line.
Great ball, and the Netherlands over. Try time. Hard work, fantastic work.
Well, on-field decision is a try. Now referee is going to go and check with one of his touchies, but that pass was unbelievable.
Just taking
flat
two
pass,
defenders out.
exactly. Flat pass straight to the hands of a man who's going to be very difficult to stop from that distance, and broke that line easily, diving for his first try
Number 8.
at the championship under 18s.
Captain. Yeah.
And another talk
Directly head to head.
about to
Low degree of danger. Okay. What is
that's
yellow
a
card?
yellow card.
And Germany now on the wrong side of the law here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately for Germans, the big man himself, Karl Kasper, couldn't really dip before the tackle was made. And now, after adding those 2 points, we've come to draw. And Netherlands should be back to full strength now, because the clock has just run down on the yellow card. And next 7.5 minutes is going to be power play for the Dutch team, because Karl Kasper is now in the sin bin.
Regathering their ball just outside the 22 now.
That's it.
So can't kick directly out.
Okay.
Oh, but the
Hit
intent
really hard.
way they hit with is just unbelievable.
No,
They
wait.
really want to
No, no,
drive
okay,
them
okay.
back on
So
every
yeah,
single
yeah,
tackle.
no, okay.
It's been physical.
Please,
The entire game's been really
the ball is
physical on
here,
both sides.
okay?
But they
Play.
don't allow their
That's the ball.
emotional energy to drop a single bit. They really
Use
want
it.
this to happen. It's their one shot for glory.
Good clearance there.
Very long kick.
Not finding touch, but still
But
getting
this
some
man, we know
meters.
he's dangerous.
Look at that
Not
tackle.
really deciding well to get outside. And a turnover ball. This was very crucial for the Dutch defense.
Take off all of that pressure and have an attacking phase once again. What a game of rugby we witnessed so far.
Amazing.
Both sides just not giving anything,
They're not willing to let this game slip.
and the scoreline reflects it, 13
Definitely.
each.
On the mark, okay?
Netherlands with a bit of an advantage now on their front foot, but they need to capitalize. They need to take this opportunity while the Germans are man
No
out
contest,
down.
okay?
Oh, just again lost the ball forward.
Arranca, okay? Let's play,
Ripped
let's
out,
play.
says the referee though, so play on.
It was ripped out from the orange. He's using the Spanish words for it, arranca.
And there we go. The Dutch just piling onto that ball.
I highly doubt that the ball is going to be clear, and it's not. Therefore, a
Fortunate
scrum for the Germans.
Let's go.
The Germans did really well to disrupt the ball going anywhere else than being lost between those big bodies.
Time off.
Yeah, we can see they're starting to feel the impact of this game now.
I'm not surprised they've been delivering some massive hits. And sooner or later, someone's going to get hurt. But this man only lost his boot whilst fighting for his country. So
7?
there's
Yeah,
nothing
7,
wrong
okay.
with him.
7 on the scrum.
And he'll
Okay?
be able to continue
7
at
players on the scrum.
full glory.
Okay? Time on. I don't know. Table.
Yeah, in case you missed it, we had another 2 games earlier on to kick off this under-18
Seven.
championship. Spain dominant against Belgium, winning
Yeah,
their
yeah.
game 64-0. And Georgia just rampant as Georgia's always are, 64-7 against Poland.
Absolutely
Ground.
massive, isn't it?
That was huge. Walkover in both of those
Bang.
games.
It's going to be a great matchup between those two sides.
Set. Stable.
And again, good stable scrum there, great platform. Germany managing to gain the ball there and clearing their
Okay,
lines with ease.
He was under a lot of pressure, so
not finding touch yet again. Inside
going
ball.
back on the inside.
Oh, good dodge there.
Got through the first tackle really well.
Okay.
Still managing to stay inside.
The line speed of the German defense has
hand,
dropped just slightly, just so much
cover
that the Dutch have now a platform to rush. Oh my God, a picked off ball. Unfortunately, that was a little bit too quick. Didn't go forwards.
Backwards deems the referee.
Oh, and that is very sloppy from the Germans.
Hacked forward again.
It's going to be stopped in his 22.
Some scrappy play here from the
You see
Germans
it?
now.
Last hit.
Very good opportunity, but they rushed a couple of different decisions.
No hand,
Overdoing
no hand.
the champagne rugby a little bit too much,
No
aren't
hand.
they?
Yeah, we were complimenting on their discipline
is out.
and their composure in the first half. They did so well. They just need to bring
But
more of that. Yeah, great clearance away there, but you know, good opportunity wasted once again by the Germans.
Definitely.
Okay. I said, yeah. Thank you.
They'll have to go back to the German system that really kind of sets them into the grooves, aids them to
Let's
really
play. Orange.
push forward, and honestly to put Netherlands on their backside as they have been for the first half. Currently, the momentum is changing slightly towards the Dutch side, and that was not straight.
Not straight at all. Yeah, not a very big crowd out here, but a very loud crowd.
Definitely, as they are always. Can always hear a lot of Dutch fans, and I bet even in the comment sections they are being really harsh,
Substitution.
and they want to support their team a lot.
4, orange.
Yeah, it's amazing to see everybody
Orange 4.
joining us. We have about 1,000 people watching the game. Really great
Time
to
on.
see. Reading some of the comments here. Germany, tier 1 nation, unfortunately not quite yet.
Okay.
take
Both of
some
these
time off,
nations are playing under the Rugby Europe umbrella. That is just one umbrella short of World Rugby under 18, under 20 Championship.
Exactly.
Crouch.
Well, they're,
Good development.
they're
It's
aspiring
they're
nations.
definitely aspiring nations. A lot of effort goes into
No.
the education for these
Nice.
boys.
Keep the space.
Um,
Okay. Keep the space.
Yeah, currently Germany has around 14,000 registered players, which is great
Massive.
numbers that
Massive.
Please.
have been lifting since COVID times. Not many countries have that, especially like Poland has been dropping, and Romania has been going really down with their
It's been
standards.
tough.
Yeah, definitely. So it's good to see that youngster rugby is still being
Crowd.
propagated somewhere. If it's Germany, if it's Netherlands, it's great to see the standards being really
Set.
high.
Stable. Stable.
Currently, we can see another 7-man scrum because of the yellow card conceded by Germany.
Release.
managed to break their first tackle.
Germany loading that right side of the pitch, heavy with the players. Good distribution from the fly half. Decent meters made from that.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, and met hard.
Crunching hit there.
Release.
Not really
release.
bending for the tackle, but it was nice and safe apparently.
We've seen a few of those.
You see it.
Now deciding to go high to really put it into the skies above Marketa. And that's
just
never
gathered,
easy.
but
And offside,
Offside call
Knock
there.
on.
which is a massive call in this position.
Yeah, so quite
Knock-
rightly
knock
so.
on.
The ball
And
came off a
offside.
Dutch
Yeah.
player and he picked it up straight away.
Oh yeah, he was absolutely right, the referee. And now it's a big call for the Germans. Do they go for the touch? Do they want to score another try, or
No,
do
they'll
they?
definitely man down. You gotta go for the posts. I mean, that would be a smart decision here. But maybe the Germans backing themselves, feeling brave.
Before the game, I was watching this man who's going to take the kick, Tom Peterson, just going for exactly the same kick. He was warming up from exactly this position to the
He's had a few kicks here,
exactly to the exact post. So, and he was making them
right
easy.
down the middle.
Exactly. So, can he hold his nerves? Will he have ice in his veins? And a big sigh of relief for all the Dutch fans.
As I mentioned to you earlier,
Yeah,
we
commentators
seem
curse.
to we seem to always
Time
somehow
off.
get it right
Substitution.
to interfere. Very unfortunately for the Germans not to get that one over. That is
repeat the number,
1
please.
out of 100 kick. That would probably,
2 orange.
from what
2
we
orange.
saw in the first half, him warming up,
Yeah.
he slotted
Okay.
him over from over the
Okay.
halfway
Yeah,
line.
he was definitely 9 out of 10, except at least.
A bit of
And
nerves, a bit of
yeah.
pressure coming on.
It's a lot of pressure. You can drive your country to win one of the first.
Well, the opening
definitely
game
for
of the
Germany.
tournament.
Exactly.
You know?
I don't think that it happened in the past couple of years for Germany, but they're advancing quite well. However, tackled into touch.
Again, this man, Kieran Foss, has been a menace this game. He's just been everywhere.
High tackle.
The thing is, he's quite
Slightly
short,
high though.
so
Yeah.
it's hard to go and bend down,
tackle.
especially when his opposing number is so tall.
Yes.
It makes him vulnerable to the
Yeah,
to
it's
the
not,
high
it's not an
tackles.
easy technique.
Yeah,
Please, be
and
careful.
that gives another good opportunity for the Germans to move down the field. Oh, and what a
Great
kick!
kick.
Driving the entire team into the 22.
Yeah, very tight angle there. Really
Yeah.
tight angle so for
He's
him
done
just to
so
make that
well.
ground. Really good.
A lot of support for Germans. We can see here, Vuvuzelas just
Very South
storming
African
through.
thing, wouldn't you say?
Exactly, storming through the stadium. Good take. Germany, by the way, back to full strength already. They've got their ginger man, Karl Kasper, back in there, back on the field.
Yeah, he's back on now. So it's 15 versus 15 once again.
No.
Oh, he was
Picked
lifted.
up, but you've got to drop him safely, which they do. Well played there.
Yeah, good communication from the referee to make all the players safe. That's another good hit. Double hits. You have to release the player.
Yeah.
Ball's
Okay,
available
first
to be played.
And Karl Kasper making himself useful.
Right back
after-
into the thick of things.
Yeah, exactly.
Good defense there again by the Dutch.
Again, the Germans run it like they mean it. Honestly, they've been really good at that. Good offload behind the back of the Dutch defense.
No.
Met hard at the gain line. And the ball
Okay.
is to
left
be
feet.
found. Oh, and again,
Just smashing into another. That is physical. It's brutal out there.
No hands. No release. Okay.
they're playing nice in front foot rugby. They're not worried. They try to sit the defense back down.
Okay.
That's not penalty for not
Again,
rolling.
not rolling. Yeah.
Straight in front of the post.
Chip over, yeah. Just wasting the free play there. Could have done a bit more with that.
A little bit more,
But
yeah,
still,
definitely.
have the ball in their hands and still got an opportunity.
But there's still a lot of time to be played. There's 15 minutes and not taking the opportunities. Maybe pulling away for a try and a conversion is a lot better than just a penalty kick, especially when obviously the nerves affect the kicker. It affected him so much that they've opted for Severin Elias Zirbes to take the kick.
Yeah, wonderful game of rugby. Georgia getting over Canada there, winning their game 38-17 today. South Africa, a couple of very questionable calls once again surrounding the Springboks in their game, just edging Italy out 32-14, and Portugal leading against Hong Kong in Portugal 12-0.
But Germany is pulling away, adding 3 points to their score, 16-13 for Germany with 13 minutes to go. This is going to be an exciting finish of this game.
15 and 14.
Still anyone's game.
Still,
Okay.
3 points, as you can see, could be overturned very quickly.
Were you expecting this today?
Oh, not even slightly. I thought, based on the results from last year,
Dutch probably more favourite.
Exactly, definitely. But Germany doing really well to front up, to really bring the energy on, which has been absolutely amazing. The defense that has taken part in this game, especially from the German side, defend their own try line, was absolutely amazing. A couple of times the Dutch just were empty-handed and gone empty-handed from their own 22.
Yeah.
The German 22, sorry about that. And here we go for another line out which has been not quite straight.
Not straight, yeah. Unfortunately, it was contested.
It was contested by the Germans, making it very difficult. They just jump like a meter in front of the jumper, making it really difficult for that hooker to throw it in. Straight. Germany, well, to my surprise, are picking
line out
to throw in the line out.
Yeah, maybe a set play that they've got planned.
Maybe. Or maybe they just don't trust their scrums. We know that they already conceded one penalty for the scrum, so they want to retain the ball. And we'll see what decision do they make now.
They've been really good. They've been really good today, the German team.
Just about getting hold of the ball. That was backwards. Counteract by the Dutch players. They're really targeting every single breakdown, trying to disrupt, trying to make it difficult. Good step from the 10, going through the first line of defense. However,
a bit of obstruction there.
There was some late tackles, some afters.
Okay. Captain.
And referee is going to have to...
Let's have a listen here.
Yeah. Okay, Captain. Please be careful with the behavior of your players. Okay, relax. Okay, tackle off the ball. Okay.
So tackle off the ball is the call from Diaz.
Yeah.
And the Germans are gonna want to capitalize on this momentum. Honestly, we can see that the emotions running through the players are massive. They really don't back down from anything, and that's just playing on the edge. Just a tackle off the ball. He was an option. He was still an option. You had to commit. However, he maybe overcommitted in that, and that's the soft penalties that we seen in the first half that really stopped the momentum.
That discipline we spoke about, and Germany just not capitalizing there.
And a high tackle as well. So.
High tackle.
So high tackle over here. So again, ill discipline on both sides.
Putting it really far.
Good distance on that kick. And the Netherlands need to come back now. There's 10 minutes left to go.
Definitely, and this line out is very important.
Okay, on the mark.
They've honestly come out empty-handed from a lot of their lineouts, but now they can
securing it now and looking to do something with that attack.
Very
good
set
hard
piece
hit.
Move, yeah. Missing that middle player going to the...
This is what Netherlands will be missing, that just direct running. They've got the size.
And another very good pass to the wide man.
No hands, okay. Last feet.
Good discipline by Germany.
Very
listening to the referee, not committing to that ruck.
Nice little sidestep there, just not managing to break away.
Yeah, Karl Kasper doing really well to put his body on the line for his country.
No hands.
Ball is available. Oh, good line again by the Dutch backs.
Okay,
they've been given a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, German defense under a lot of pressure here.
Oh, but another thumping tackle and driven back.
And ripped as well, but knocked forwards,
on.
Sadly.
But great
took a bit of a
set
knock
again.
to his knee there, maybe a cramping up. It's been grueling.
Here we can see the big tackle. One man goes down, the other one goes up and drives him back. Now we can see the knock on.
Yeah. On the
Wow, we've got last 8 minutes to be played
on the ground
in this game.
It's still anyone's.
Yeah. Currently a little bit more momentum on the Dutch side.
I would say so, yes.
However, as we saw in the first half, that can shift any moment.
Immediately. One mistake and Germany would just capitalize. The Dutch have to be prolific now. They really need to drive, as they were. Put the pressure with the forwards. Keep it simple, attack and push the ball wide.
The big man himself, Karel Kasper, got some treatment with his calves, I reckon it was. And now he's back to his feet, ready for another defensive set.
Crouch! Bind! Set! Stable!
Good scrum here by the Dutch. Pushing forward, really good scrum by the Dutch.
You see?
Yeah, based on the rules of the under-18s, they had to stop. They can't push more than 1.5 meters. So you can't really win many penalties for scrums, just for being stronger.
Oh, good hard hit there.
Stopped in his tracks, honestly. Distributing well. The captain himself. Ted Bowers now playing the role
They need slightly faster ball.
of the director of this orchestra.
Holding on there, breaking through, making a couple of yards into the German 22 now.
And penalty.
Again,
He was so quick over the ball.
no support, just support was too slow to arrive there. Can't clear the ruck.
But very good from both sides. The Dutch have been going through some decent phases, building momentum, but then a slip up like that, it's really going to hold you back.
You see Colin Weidman there on the ground, obviously taking a hit there.
The thing is, he wasn't held in the first tackle, but then as he broke off, the defense was just a little bit too late, and the speed he got, the German defender got in is unbelievable, unmatched. The flanker doing his job properly. That's what you need from your flankers. Yannick Sander
maybe just getting a bit of a knock to the head there.
All right, that's one of the locks. It's Colin
Yeah,
Wiedemann.
Weidman, Up on his feet again though.
Water, please. Water, water. Out, water out. Okay.
Waterboy being told to leave the field there. And Germany again clearing their lines and getting themselves into the Dutch half now, with only 6.5 minutes left to play.
It's a very good kick, getting from your 22 all the way to the 10-meter line on your positions half. That's what you need, and we'll see how well this lineup works for the Germans. Oh, a little bit too
Missing
long.
it as well.
Yeah, just the left wasn't
and
really up to
again,
speed. There's a knock on
fortunately
by the
going
Dutch.
forward, he was away there.
Yeah. I think in that line out, they just hesitated for a little bit longer. Didn't get that man up quickly enough because the throw-in was perfect.
Yeah, a bit untidy there from both the teams towards the end, but they must be drained by now. It's been physical, it's been hit after hit after hit.
Another big scrum. A very, very difficult position to defend. We can see that Germans are spread across the whole field. It's going to be important decision which way they go. Pick right.
Getting the ball, just not giving a man in that channel.
Yeah, as I said in the first half, just the wingers need a little bit better balls. Good line, however. The scrum half couldn't dig out the ball quite quickly enough for them to not to have to slow down. Good option out the back, and a lot of space opens up on the wide line, wide side.
But Dutch there to cover, yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
Taking him outside, trying to get the man outside, just not managing there. Only 4 minutes left to play here.
The passes on the man himself, Umatatu.
Yeah, he's been brilliant.
He's been very
Good inside ball. Good cover again by the Germans, just securing that ball. Oh, good hit.
Very strong carry.
The Dutch need to turn this ball over if they were to have any chance of winning this game.
Exactly. It's 3.5 minutes to go, and another half break through the Dutch defense. The Dutch are really targeting every single breakdown, committing a lot of numbers in there. However, that opens up the field quite severely.
Germany just
Good
holding
pass.
on to the ball.
The big man rather deciding to keep the ball to himself than risking a drop ball from a pass.
No.
Two men on the ground, then in the Dutch defense.
Nice step there.
Therefore, Germans are playing a man advantage before they can be substituted. You can see two boys limping. Sorry.
Fantastic run of play here by Germany. I mean,
Yeah.
what's this? The 14th, 15th phase already. They're just building these phases and taking all the pressure off of their team.
Yeah, definitely. Well, maybe the trends that are modern in today's rugby aren't really applied here, because usually the team that keeps the ball for longer usually doesn't score, and it's more probable that he's going to lose the ball. However, it has been working for Germans quite.
Yeah, it's been 14, 15 phase now, 16 phases. Great control of the tempo of the game. They're just killing it off now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Off.
Deciding to go the other way, saw some space on the outside. That closed quite quickly.
No.
Just off of his feet there, not able to get that turnover.
Release the goal.
Another hard hit in the midfield.
Only 2 minutes left to play. The Dutch just can't seem to get their hands on the ball.
No.
Off of his feet there. They need to be very careful not to create a penalty here. They need to be very well disciplined in their defense.
The penalty would close down the game
close
already.
off the game, yeah.
Now they're really flying up. They're maybe even looking for an intercept, because that's one of the few things that can save them.
Okay.
And they're targeting every single breakdown they have. And a penalty in the midfield, just as we said it.
Yeah. We'll definitely look to shoot towards the post now and get that extra 3 points and receive the kick and just hold on to possession. Germany. What can we say? The underdogs just bringing it today.
16.
There's 1 minute to play. We can see a lot of the guys from the German squad being knackered from everything they have been doing so well today.
How good was that? 22, 23 phases. Just not allowing the Dutch to get their hands on the ball.
However, they're opting not to
kick for posts.
kick for post. They really do want to drive that another try in. Props to them. Is it the good decision? It would have been quite difficult for them to run it down from this distance. However, miracles do happen. And at Marketa, sometimes more often than anywhere else.
7. Okay, numbers. It's okay.
Definitely the last play of the game.
Play.
You can see the happiness there.
No 5.
That hasn't been thrown. 5.
Not
Therefore, it's a free
5
kick
meters.
for
to the Netherlands.
to the Netherlands. They can't get
Time's
rid of the
up.
ball. They have
Time's
to.
up.
They have
play
to
it.
keep
have
the
to
ball.
run
They
it.
do
They
have
to run it.
So
Yeah.
that would be
Oh, huge hit. Huge
Jumatate.
hit.
Sorry, Jumatate bringing the physicality even from the back line.
Okay. You see it?
And the Netherlands boys, they really do have to retain the ball if they have any hopes to win this game.
Okay.
Now they're spreading it wider to the man on the edge, who's really quick. He got around his opposite number. good run he had outside of his 22. The Dutch boys still in control of the ball. Playing when the time is already dead. Choosing to cross-field kick to this man. He retains the ball and he's running towards the line. And he's got the gas. He's going to go all the way. Oh my goodness. Turning over the entire game. That was a very bold decision from his teammate to put a kick in behind. And that is the end of this game. Everyone rushing on the field, celebrating with their hearts in their throats. Oh my God, what an end of the game.
Out.
That was unbelievable effort by the entire Dutch team, creating the upset. Germans already so sure of the result, thinking that they're going to be in the top 4 contenders of this under-18s championship tournament, and just missing. But that doesn't matter, because the Dutch boys have made it, even though the beginning of the game wasn't really going for them, and we can see the happiness on their faces. Miracles, as we called it, indeed do happen at Marketa, and one of them happened today for this Dutch team. Firstly, the amazing break by the right side of Mitch Mirliu, and then on the other side, sorry, that was the try scorer Mitch Mirliu on the left side of the field after that amazing cross-field kick. And we can see the disappointment and the broken hearts of the German team. Do sincerely feel for them. However, you have to reward the boldness of this Dutch squad, opting to go for a cross-field kick. That takes big balls to do that. Now we can watch the play again. Captain deciding to make that game-changing decision to cross-field to his number 23, who ran down the field and scored the game-winning try. Karl Kasper frustrated with everything in the conceding minutes. And again, all props to the Dutch boys. And that was the end of this game. Netherlands winning 18-16, and now we're going to cut to a interview with the Dutch captain.
And I'm here with the Dutch captain, Tim. What a game. What a performance, winning it right to the death there. How do you feel?
For now, really good, because we just won the game. But I think there's a lot of work on for us from this game. We just got lucky in the end, I think. But yeah, it was a really tough game. Thanks to Germany and the refs as well. It was a really hard game, and we got lucky to take it in the end.
We saw Germany there going through 24, 25 phases right at the death, and then opting to go for the line-outs and losing out, giving you guys the opportunity. What are some of your thoughts? What could you do better in the next game?
I think it was all just an effort thing. That's why we weren't disciplined enough. Was just because our effort and our standards just weren't high enough from the beginning. But I think in the end we defended really well. Yeah, the last like 25 phases, what you said, and yeah, to take it like this is really nice.
Incredible. I'll let you guys celebrate with your team. Best of luck to you, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Yes, thank you. Thanks a lot.
And I'm here with the German captain. Commiserations, they're just losing it at the end. What a performance by a team. What do you have to say?
It's a very tough loss, but it's things we're going to learn from. It was an enjoyable game. We thank the Dutch for the game. It's hard fought 70 minutes. It was very enjoyable, and it's a tough loss, but now we're going to pick up our heads and think of the next game.
You went through a set of phases there. There's about 26 phases right towards the death. You got a penalty, opting for the line out.
Yeah, that's an unlucky call, but what can you do? We're going to learn from it, and it's a building experience.
Amazing performance by your team. You can definitely be proud of that. Congratulations and commiserations, unfortunately. Good luck with the next game.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir.
And that was some words of slight disappointment from Ben Sieder, who qualifies to play for Germany through his parents, through heritage. And now we're going to hear from the Dutch coach.
What a performance.
I don't think, look, we just come up with the right play at the right time. But to be fair to Germany, they probably deserved to win the game. We were ill-disciplined, we were disorganised. Second half, we worked a hell of a lot harder, which is what we asked the guys, just be more disciplined, stop giving penalties away. But for all the money, I thought we were going to the bottom four, to be perfectly honest with you. But we practice that scenario at training every other day, and you know, if there's one time you want it to come off, well, today's the day.
A bit of a strange decision by the Germans towards the end there to kick for touch, maybe?
Yeah, I thought they would have gone for points to make us have to score a converted try, for sure. If you'd seen that, we missed a conversion at the end there, so they probably would have won the game. But, you know, it's easy to say from the sidelines, isn't it? Yeah, when you're captain and you're on the field. And I understand he probably wanted to kill the clock and thought he had that to do. And at the time, he thought that was the right decision. He has to back his decision in that regard.
Sometimes lady luck just needs to be on your side.
Absolutely, yeah. We got lucky, but we got to improve ourselves for the next round.
Best of luck to you and your team, coach, going forward.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
And the German coach here, coach, very unlucky at the end. Hard-fought game. Your side brought it to the Netherlands. Coming in as the underdogs, what a performance. You're surely proud of it.
Yeah, it was an awesome performance from the boys. Obviously, we're gutted that we didn't get the win. There was some memories made today, definitely. There was also some how do you say, it's difficult for me to talk right now, but I really would love the boys to got the win today. It was just so unfortunate that we're not there yet to get the right decisions in the right times. I think we were really good, especially in the last 5 minutes, to keep the ball, and there was just have to make sure that we keep the ball in hand, and then we will be the winner out of this game. Unfortunately, we're not the winners, so just focus, get the boys ready for the next game, and help them to have better performance.
Towards the end of the game, you had a 24-25 phase play, you know, holding onto the ball, strangling out the Netherlands, and then just opting to go for the line-out instead of the points.
Yeah, we wanted to go to the line-out and get the ball into a mold, just try to get the time down. Maybe there was some miscommunication. I mean, it's also a process for the boys to get the right decisions in the right moments. I think this was something we've learned today. It was a really hard time to learn it in that moment. Would have been nice. It would have been another moment, but yeah. So would like to have the ball into the corner, maul it, and then just try to keep the ball for the last minute. We're not able to do that, and yeah, that's how the game ends.
So a lot of positives take from this game, coach. Thank you so much, and best of luck going forward in this tournament.
Thank you.